The Old Woman and the Red Pumpkin by Betty Bang and Rachel Merman. Introduced by Michael Rosen. The Old Woman and the Red Pumpkin, a Bengali folk tale, translated and adapted by Betty Bang, illustrated by Rachel Merman. There was once an old woman who was so bent over she had to hold herself up with a stick, and she waggled her head when she walked. Tock, tock. One day she set out to visit her granddaughter. She left her house, walked through the markets, past the river, and into the deep dark forest. She had gone only a little way into the forest when a jackal suddenly jumped out from behind a tree. "Hurry, Pop!" And old woman, it cried. "Old woman, I'm going to eat you up." "Wait," she said. "Eat me now, and what will you get by skin and bones? I'm only on my way to my granddaughter's house, and there I'll grow round and fat." "Hush," said Jackal. "Go and get fat, and when you come back I'll eat you." The old woman went her way, leaning her stick and wagging her head. Tock, tock. A little further, a tiger jumped out from behind a tree. "Hurry, Bob! An old woman," it said. "Old woman, I'm going to eat you up." "Wait," she cried. "Eat me now, and what will you get but skin and bones? I'm only on my way to my granddaughter's house, and there I'll grow round and fat." "Hush," said the tiger. "Go and get fat, and when you come back I'll eat you." So the old woman went on her way, leaning on her stick and wagging her head. Tock, tock. She had almost reached the granddaughter's house when suddenly out jumped a bear. "Hurry, Bob! An old woman," it said. "Old woman, I'm going to eat you up." "Wait," she said. "Eat me now, and what will you get by skin and bones? I'm on my way to my granddaughter's house, and there I'll grow round and fat." "Achha," said the bear. "Go and get fat, and when you come back I'll eat you." When the old woman got to the granddaughter's house, she ate curds and curly and curly and curds and curds and curly and more, and how fat she got! A little fatter, and she would have burst. "Dear granddaughter, I must go back home now," she said. "But I'm so fat I can't walk any more. I'll have to go in a cart. A bear and a tiger and a jackal are waiting on the road to eat me up. Oh, me, I don't know what to do." "Don't worry, Didima," said her granddaughter. "I'll put you inside this red pumpkin shell, and the bear and the tiger and the jackal won't know you're there." She put the old woman into the pumpkin shell, along with some tamarinds, plums, and rice, so she would have something to eat. "Hee-yoo!" she gave the pumpkin, and push, and it started rolling down the road. The pumpkin rolled, and the old woman inside began to sing. "Pumpkin, pumpkin, roll along. I eat tamarinds, I do. I eat plums and rice, I do, while I sing my song." Now, who was waiting in the middle of the road by the way? Who drooled as he thought of the fat old woman he was going to eat? The bear saw the red pumpkin come rolling down the road and heard a voice from inside singing. But the bear only snorted and gave the pumpkin a push with his paw, and it went rolling on down the road. "What a strange singing pumpkin," the bear said to himself, and he watched it roll away. He turned and followed after it, and inside the old woman sang. "Pumpkin, pumpkin, roll along. I eat almonds, I do. I eat plums and rice, I do, while I sing my song. A little further on, the tiger was waiting in the middle of the road, drooling, and he thought of the fat old woman he was going to eat. The tiger saw the red pumpkin come rolling along and heard a voice from inside singing. The tiger growled and gave it a push with his paw, and the pumpkin rolled on down the road with the bear trotting behind it. But what a strange singing red pumpkin with a bear behind it, the tiger said to himself, and he trotted along with the bear while from inside the old woman sang. Pumpkin, pumpkin, roll along. I eat tamarinds, I do. I eat plums and rice, I do, while I sing my song. Still further on, the jackal was waiting in the middle of the road. When the jackal saw the pumpkin come rolling along and heard the voice from inside singing, he jumped up. "Ho! What's a pumpkin going singing?" he cried. The jackal hit the red pumpkin with a stick and broke it open, and out popped the old woman. "Old woman, I'll eat you up," said the jackal. The bear came running up. "Old woman, I'll eat you up," he said. The tiger came running too. "Old woman, I'll eat you up," he said. "Of course you will," the old woman replied, "and the strongest of you should have my head." "I'm strongest," cried the bear. "I'm strongest," cried the tiger, and he grabbed the bear by the neck. "I'm strongest," cried the jackal, and he bit the tiger's tail. The bear growled, the tiger roared, and the jackal howled. What a snoring, biting, and pulling there was! And while they were fighting, the fat old woman crept away and ran until she got safely home. The end.